Hi everybody, Todd Martin here again, and today's topic or question was to name an influencer in my life. And so when I considered that and thought of different, my father or high school teachers or my business partner or mentors like Brian Buffini or motivational speakers like Zig Ziglar and others, those people have all had a tremendous impact in my life. But there's one person that has stood out amongst all of those by 100 or 1,000 times. And so that's who I'm going to share with you today, who that person is and how does he influence my life. So the person is Yeshua, and that's the name of the one that we know today in the Western world as Jesus or Jesus Christ. And how does he influence me today? Well, through the important life lessons that I've learned through his word and through knowing him throughout the years. So some of those life lessons and how he's influenced me are: number one, the lesson of love. He taught all of the Old Testament, all of the law and all of the prophets and everything that they taught ultimately could be summed up in two great commandments. Love God with, and I'm paraphrasing, love God with everything you are and everything you have. And number two, love others as you love yourself. And so that's the number one greatest command. And God demonstrated his love that while we were yet sinners, he sent his son into the world to die in our place, to die on the cross, and to save us from our sin and the consequences of our rebellion. Number two is forgiveness. By me being a rebel against God and his order and his principles, and the principles, for instance, laid out in the Ten Commandments, to understand forgiveness, you have to have received forgiveness from someone else. And so the principle of forgiveness, to forgive others as you have been forgiven. And I've been forgiven a huge amount. And so not to hold other things against other people and to let that go and to forgive them as well. Grace, unmerited favor. God showed me unmerited favor when I didn't deserve it. I was like I said, a rebel against him and his purposes. And mercy. He showed me mercy when I deserved consequences for my actions. He showed me mercy. Faith and belief. Faith in him to take care of things, to make my way straight, make the path straight before me, and belief in him and in what he can do through me. Stress reduction, because as in Scripture it says, I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. So I don't have to be worried about that. And it also says that all things work together for good, for those who love God and are called according to his purposes. So I don't have to worry about how things are working out. I can just rely on him and I don't have to worry about that stress. And additionally, it says, cast all your cares upon him, for he cares for you. So God is there to take care of those, all of those issues that we tend to worry about in life and hold on to. And then also to live for the lasting and the eternal. It says that our focus should be on things above and not on earthly things. Our focus should be on heavenly things. Our focus should be on Christ. Our focus should be on the spiritual and the eternal, and not so focused on the material. The material is gonna rust. The material is gonna rot. Thieves come in and steal. All that stuff's going to go away. But things that are eternal, relationships, people, the eternal soul and spirit of people are what lasts forever. And that's what we should be focusing on and investing our lives in, because of the law of love. And as we love God, but turning that around, we can love his children as an expression of love for God. And then to focus on the positive. It says whatever is, I'm paraphrasing, whatever is true, honorable, of good repute, etc., etc. Focus your mind, think on those things, meditate on those things, and put the good things of this life and the good things of God constantly into your mind and meditate on those things. So these are some of the most important lessons of life, and I all learned it from the good book, and most of them came right out of the words of Yeshua himself or other teachers that had learned from him that then wrote some of the other books of the Bible, wrote under the hand of the apostles. So anyway, I hope that was of interest to you. And as always, don't wait for it to happen. Go out and make it a great day.